In previous streams leading up to this one, I've done like polls to see which direction the stream should head, or like sharing likes uh dedicated towards ChatGPT journaling. I'm gonna try something new this stream. I have ChatGPT set up to where likes and shares are still going to affect the stream in widely different ways. So I'm going to start a timer for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, depending on how many shares, likes the stream gets, I will put that into ChatGPT of how many likes and shares I had gotten in 10 minutes, and then something random will happen. I guess while we wait, I might as well read off some of the options that could happen during the stream. Why not? So starting from the top of the list, we're going to start with what happens with the shares. So this is not like a direct list of things that will happen. This is more of like a scale. So like power scaling it based on how many shares. So one share, I have to read facts from flashcards. I figure one share is good enough, right? 10 shares. So read the lyrics of songs as if it is poetry. So I have to read lyrics from a band as if I'm reading Shakespeare. 100 shares is for the next 10 minutes, I read up on a conspiracy and I can only talk about how I think that is true. With 1,000 shares, I read what I have so far for the TikTok multiverse. And then going into the likes, which so far we had 721 likes. I should have made these numbers bigger. I should have made them larger. Oh, and here comes the shares. For the likes, one like equals I have to learn a funny word and read its definition and must use it in a sentence. 10 likes, I learn a brain rot word and read its definition and must use it in a sentence. 100 likes, I have to answer a random question that's going to be given to me by ChatGPT. 1,000 likes, for the next 10 minutes, I read up, let's see, wait. 1,000 likes. I have to replace every instance of the word the with a completely random word. Like, for example, pickle, unicorn, or squid. And I have to read a chapter of a book or a short story replacing the word the with those random words. So if I was to read, so if this, Christ, it's already at 1,000 likes. After the 10 minutes, once I put in the 1,000 likes, I'll have to read a chapter from a book and replace all of the times that word the's in there. So for example, I'm not going to read the Bible, but as an example, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and I'll have to replace it with the word pickle. In pickle beginning, God created pickle heavens and pickle earth. and pickle was without form and void was in the darkest of pickle. In the beginning, pickle created heaven and earth. And then with 10,000 likes, which I've seen it get to 30,000 before. Oh, and by the way, these are all going to stack. So if it gets to like a certain amount of shares or a certain amount of likes, those likes aren't going to go away. The next 10 minutes come around, so it's just going to accumulate. Use 5 random words for ChatGPT to create and record a video. So, for example, goblin pancake debate, and then it will literally be like, the great goblin pancake debates tomorrow. Make sure you make it, everyone. Oh my god, that's awful. And then during the stream, you're gonna watch me make said video at 10,000 likes. I will literally sit here and write all this gibberish. And like, sometimes it literally says, there's a chance that it'll ask you, the audience, for 5 random words, and then I will literally have to put those words, whatever 5 words you guys give me, I'll have to put them into ChatGPT and then make a video repeating exactly what ChatGPT tells me, and that's only at 10,000. Do you ever braid your beard and or LARP? So I used to LARP, and yes, I've braided my beard on multiple occasions, actually. Believe it or not, this beard Yeah, this magnificent beast. I've gone to the barber a couple times to get it resized before, and like every time they'll like cut like this much off, like right here every time. And I'm like, whoa, 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 what happened to the length? I'm like, oh, you wanted to keep the length? Fucking yes, I wanted to keep the length. What? So like I had to like start reminding people like, hey, could you make sure you keep the length? And they're like, oh, okay, here you go, length. I'm like, what the fuck? Up here is not length. So now I stopped forming it. And I get a lot of people like, you should reshape it. You should reshape it. No, I've done it 3 times, and each time they like cut like all of this off, and I have to start all over again. At one point, my beard was like down to here, and it was awesome. It was down to here. Now it's up to here. I've had to regrow it 3 times because these barbers literally hack my beard away. There's like, oh, and they'll just like one time, oh my god, I'm getting really mad. I'm getting really mad about this now. One time, there was a person, okay, who fucking took my beard like this and just went bop, 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 right across. Right across. Like a fucking lunatic, okay? Just like this and just went bop, bop, bop. And I'm just sitting there like stunned. Stunned at what I just watched. And then she let it go and the shit fanned out like this. I was like, oh my god. What the fuck did you do? But like I couldn't just react like that, right? So she didn't. She goes, what do you think? And I went, it's a good thing you'll grow back. A real Todd, a real Sweeney Todd moment. No, seriously. No, seriously. What a psychopath. What a lunatic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it 10 minutes yet? I thought this shit would be like spread out more. Isn't that every night the goal? Alright, there's 45 seconds left. 45 seconds. It's at 2.1k. 2.1k likes. Oh my god. I'm actually a little nervous that we're going to hit 10,000 likes and I'm going to be forced to make a shitty video to post on TikTok. What, isn't that your entire account? Shut your fucking face. Yay, 1.5k. No, for real. I'm impressed by how fast that grew. The stream just got 70 shares and 2,959 likes. Just to be fair, that's just, it's not entirely close, but close enough to where I'll just put it at 3,000 likes. I'll just round it up. 3,000. 3,000 likes. So the stream just got 70 shares and 3,000 likes. Enter. Okay. The shares are an actual activity, so I'll do those ones last. Replace every instance of the in a chapter of a book or short story with waffle. So I'm going to replace the word the with the word waffle for Treasure Island. Waffle. Right off the bat, the word the was there. Waffle Squire and the Doctor have asked me to write all I remember of Treasure Island, from Waffle beginning to Waffle end. I am to put everything except where Waffle Island is located, for there is still treasure there not yet found. I go back to Waffle beginning to the time when my father owned Waffle Admiral Benbow Inn. It was then that waffle brown old seaman with waffle scar across his cheek came to stay with us. I remember him as if it were yesterday. He came through Waffle Inn door with a large sea chest on a cart. He was a tall, strong, heavy man with nut brown skin. He had a greasy black pigtail that hung down onto his dirty blue coat. His hands were ragged with black broken nails, and across his right cheek ran a saber cut scar, a dirty, livid white. I remember him looking around Waffle Coastline and whistling to himself. Then he sang out in a high, cracked voice an old sea song, 15 men on a dead man's chest, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. He stared out at Waffle Cliffs and at our signboard. This is a handy cove, he said to my father. A good place for an inn. Do you have much business, mate? No, not much company, replied my father, which is a shame. Well then, he said, this is the place for me. I'm a plain man. Rum and bacon and eggs is all I want, and that room up top to watch for ships. For you can just call me captain, and you'll be wanting these. He threw down 3 or 4 gold pieces of waffle table. Tell me when I owe you more. He spoke like a man who was in charge. His clothes were in bad shape, and he used rude language, yet he did not seem like a regular sailor. He seemed more like a commander that was used to being obeyed and would punish swiftly. Since it's between 10 and 100 shares, let's scale up the prompt. Read the lyrics of 2 different songs back to back, as if they're poetry but with different emotions. For example, read the first one like a dramatic tragedy. Read the second like you're hosting a kid's story time. Let the audience guess the songs as you go. Okay. So it didn't tell me which songs I had to do this to. I get to choose, but I have to do dramatic and childlike for both songs in a poetic way, and you have to guess what songs they're. I like that. That's cool. This is gonna be awful. It's gonna be bad. Use childlike for this one. I feel like child for these lyrics. So like how do they do it like in kid shows? They'd be like, "All right, gang, gather around. Let's sing. I'm gonna read you a poetry. Okay, here we go, everyone. Gather around. It's poetry time. Somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Did it make sense not to live for fun? Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back seats? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. So I'll have to read this as if it's a dramatic poetry. Here we go. You have to guess what it is. Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's running out. Time's up. Over. Blow? Just fucking add blow into the lyrics. that really that made me like dead ass. That messed me up. Blow. Can you eat beaver during Lent? What does that mean? I'm gonna Google it. First, I'm gonna go in incognito mode, and then I'm gonna Google it. All right, let me see. It says yes, you can. What does it mean? According to Catholic tradition, it's a Catholic tradition? What kind of a question did you give me? Yes, you can eat beaver during Lent because in some regions, particularly in North America, the church has historically classified beaver as a fish due to its semi-aquatic lifestyle, allowing it to be consumed during periods of abstinence from meat like Lent. This ruling often applies to other similar animals like muskrat as well. The Catholic Church is... what the fuck? Wait. The Catholic Church thinks a beaver is a fish? In fucking what reality? In fucking what? Hold on. No. The Catholic Church really believes that a beaver is a fucking... It's a mammal. It's a fucking... Wait a minute. That's really making me mad. Next, you're going to say, well, I seen an iguana across the ocean. Clearly, that's a fish. Fucking how, dude? Fucking how is a beaver a fish? How the fuck? No. That doesn't make any amount of fucking sense. How is a beaver a fish? Beaver is a fish. God made beavers land fish. That doesn't make fucking sense. How is that possible? You mean the motherfucker that's out there chomping on wood, cutting down trees with its fucking teeth, and building dams, destroying wildlife? Did you know that, by the way? Did you know that, like, there's a real problem with beavers destroying wildlife because, like, they'll make a dam and, like, the water won't go through and, like, it will destroy lands. So, like, there's, like, this thing where the fire department will fucking blow up their dam. Like, they'll go out there and blow up the dam to make sure the water continues flowing. That's, like, a thing, dude. That's, like, a whole thing. Anyways, you're telling me that the Catholic Church thinks that that thing is a fucking fish? Who cares if you're eating it? I'm just concerned about the Catholic Church's definition of what a fish is. It's got fur, first of all. Its tail is made out of leather. Where's the scales? Where's the gills, Catholics? Where's the gills? What do you mean? It's a substitute. That shit made me mad, dude. That has made me so mad. No, they're not. Chat, no, they're not. Beaver is not a fish. You'll never get me to believe it. I'll never admit to it either. Oh, for fuck's sakes, there's more? There's fucking more? What the fuck is this shit? Evolution, apparently? The Catholics all of a sudden believe in evolution, I see, huh? Historical context. This classification originated in the 17th century, so these motherfuckers have been thinking this the whole time? The whole time! You're telling me the Catholics, since the 17th fucking century, were like, well, that's clearly a fish. And no one's bothered to correct them? Ever? What the fuck, dude? So it was 17th century when European colonizers in North America sought clarification from the church regarding the consumption of beaver meat during Lent. Here's the thing. I bet you I fucking know what was going on here. I bet you I know what was going on. You see, the church in England was just like not understanding what a beaver was. And so they were just writing it down in the little fucking papers, little quill, little parchment paper, writing shit down. They fucking like grabbed a dove and fucking tied it to the dove and released it into the wild. And then eventually it got to the Catholic Church and they fucking grabbed it and they read it and they're like, yeah, it's clearly a fish. It's really making me mad, okay? It's really making me fucking angry about this. They saw something in the water and it came up once. It can swim, so it's a fish. Like, look at this little fucking guy. Look at him. He really likes that water. That's clearly a fish. That right there, that's fish. Clearly. Aquatic lifestyle. Okay, the reasoning behind considering beavers as fish is because they spend a significant amount of time in the water. So the fuck what? So do tortoises and fucking, like, sea turtles and seals. Are we gonna now... Okay, so you fucking telling me that because a seal is in the fucking ocean, that we're gonna be like, oh, that's a fish? Are you fucking... What the fuck? No, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not a fish! It's a fucking sea lion! What about penguins? penguins. Okay, penguins spend most of their time in the water too. Are we gonna start saying that penguins are fish? We're gonna start saying penguins are fish? Oh, look at this little guy with the fucking wings. That's a fish. Check local customs. I'm about to lose my fucking shit even more than I already have. What do you mean check local customs? Penguins are fish. No, they're not. Penguins are not fish. They're birds. While technically allowed in some regions, it's always best to consult your local religious authorities to confirm if eating beaver during Lent is considered acceptable in your area. Okay. So, you mean to tell me that there's a religion that you have to be like, you have to like grab your phone, dial your local Catholic guy, sit on the line and be like, yes, Father, I live in California. Can I eat beaver during Lent? I guess that's a thing. I guess that's a fucking thing that they do. And wherever bumfuck anywhere, I guess. I guess at some point you have to just call your father. You gotta call your Catholic priest. And he's like, yeah, Father Mintz, I need to understand something about my religion. So it's come to my attention that sometimes I can't eat certain foods during Fridays, is what I'm understanding, during Lent. So I'm just wondering, can I eat a fucking beaver? Because I think that motherfucker is a fish. Then, like, they had to be like, yeah, no, you're good. That's a fish. So, Star Wars, A New Hope, and the challenge is I have to replace the word the with the word pickle. Holy shit, I cannot see that. Oh, fuck. My 30s are starting to catch up to me because I can't see that font. Where's my glasses? I need my glasses. You know, when you wear sunglasses indoors for a long period of time, everything gets all fucking brighter all of a sudden. Sorry, everything got, like, weirdly more crisp all of a sudden. I put my glasses on. Ugh. Gross. I can see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh my god, that's way better. Gotta wear these bad boys more often. But it was not a sun. Thus, Pickle Planet had fooled men for a long time. But it certainly didn't feel distant. To R2D2, holy fuck. That's how he spelt R2D2? He spelled R2D2 ARTOODETOO. He didn't use like the letter R2 and like the letter D2. No, George Lucas spelt it ARTOODETOO. R2D2. Motherfucker spells it R2D2.